Oh, so we talking about villains now?
We talking about villains, right?
Ooh. So now let's talk about the villains. You know who was the stupid villain? The Huntress. There was so much potential in that character, and it just completely fell apart. You know how I know that the Huntress was a complete and total fail? Is because the producers on Arrow said that that's where they felt like that was their major fuck up. If they could do it all over again, that's their one. She sucked as a character, and that was the first time that I actually saw the show have flaws. And this was in the first season. I kind of even think Cupid was their do-over for Huntress.
Okay, I got one. You guys remember Malcolm Merlyn? Yeah, that guy was pretty cool, right?
How you started off as HNIC and ended up as Courage the Cowardly Bitch, like as the dean of the Fuckboy Academy.
They recycled Malcolm Merlyn so much that his character is just diluted from what it used to be. When he showed up on the screen season 1, he was a man to be feared. I don't know what he is right now.
You know what? When he came on the scene, a light shone. I will never forget this episode where he tuned Oliver's ass up to a chorus literally played as he beat his ass through that office and sunned his ass from pillar to post.
He tried so hard to become Ra's al Ghul that plot line just went nowhere. And it's just so sad to see a good character fall from his grace. A good villain at that. This is what DC is supposed to be good at. Villains. And they fail us every season.
But, you know, we can get into Malcolm Merlyn all day and watch his decline into, you know, nothingisms as he eventually becomes the soldier boy of the Arrow community. But the part that kills me are the other villains that had potential.
And what the fuck was Solomon Grundy?
Solomon fucking Grundy, born on a Monday and apparently packed his shit and left and never came back. How do you not mention Solomon Grundy? At least take him to one of the other shows that you have. But nah, he's gone. Bronze Tiger or Broke Man's Wolverine, which, you know, after Roy, I guess, lit his ass up and it was never heard from again.
A lot of the time, some of the villains are entertaining at first, and then they just kind of wear on you. But then you have that other group of villains that just were never meant to be entertaining at all and just bogged down an episode. We call those episodes padding.
The biggest fucking waste of potential. The Royal Flush Gang. Do you know what you could have done with the Royal Flush Gang?
Oh, Clock King.
So much potential.
Yeah, they wasted that. Calculator. What the fuck happened with that? Tobias Church, aka Eddie Long. Where do I go with this guy? He was fat and out of shape, but somehow amazingly agile. What is that? What is he doing here? What is that when he does that?
But wasted characters. Do you know what you could have done with Hive if you've done them properly? Do you know, does nobody watch Teen Titans? I'm not talking about Teen Titans Go. The Hive, when you have a villain recruitment center. Anarchy, I like anarchy. I mean, I'm a cat.
Anarchy is stupid.
There were few villains who brought that heat, and I like Anarchy because he didn't give one fuck, two shits, or three dams about who he served it to.
The 3 nunchuck thing was literally that was the dumbest Arrow ever got for me.
He served it up soft side and sunny and like awesome. Oh.
Villains overall, I gotta agree with most of all this. Cupid, throwaway, sure. Another villain with arrows, sure, why not? The biggest villain where I think they fucked up, Amanda Waller. You kill off Amanda Waller for what? She could have been the thorn in Oliver's side for, you know, just a side B plot or whatever. but you kill off a strong character who also has villainous tendencies.
But the best villain that I've ever seen, and this may sound weird, but alcoholism.
Alcoholism?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Alcoholism was the best villain of the entire Arrow show. It made Lance believe he could fly and he knew ninjutsu. It brought Laura out as the she bitch she truly was. I mean, alcoholism saved the show. Like, honestly, like, this show would not exist without the bottle. So I like to don't throw a 40 out for the 40.
You know what? I see your alcoholism, and I'll raise you another villain. Wigs. Ooh, wigs are definitely a villain of this show. I don't know what it is with Arrow and wigs, but y'all look toe up from the flow up. I mean, ever since season 1, it's been this is really one of the only consistent things y'all been consistent with this show. Wigs, terrible wigs. At one episode, it almost looked like China White's wig was going to fight Oliver's wig, and that wig was going to fight Laurel's wig, and it just got too confusing. I was just like, you know what? Calm the hell down, y'all wigging out.
What other villains we got?
I think the greatest villain of Arrow is Mark Guggenheim. Shut up, because people are leaving the show because you keep saying shit.
So sad.
I think Ra's al Ghul is one of the two biggest problems with the villains on Arrow, and not because of the fact that he was acted horribly or portrayed horribly. It's because of the fact that Ra's al Ghul is a visual reminder of how much Arrow wants to be a live-action Batman show, but instead they just have a guy that shoots a bow and arrow. And Green Arrow has potentially good villains from his own lore that he could use, but they never, like, they either won't pull any villains that he have that could, more or less be a threat to him, or when they do pull them, they ruin them like they did with Clock King. Alright guys, that ends another episode of Broken Arrow. So, be back next time where we have more topics of discussion or disdain in our instance. And remember to like and subscribe. Check us out on That Arrow Show. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to comment below. Tell us your opinions about villains and everything else that we discuss. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified about everything that we're putting up on YouTube. And see you guys next time. Peace.